Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to all of you. Huan Yin. We are here today because of love. The love between Jessica Cantor and Youxi Wu. To their families and friends, Jessica and Youxi, thank all of you for being here to celebrate this most important day. To everyone who went to great lengths to be here, they send their utmost gratitude. Each of you have been invited here because you have touched in their lives. Jessica and Youxi, your love is a gift that you give and receive one to the other. And your marriage is the grace of that gift. Marriage represents unconditional love and friendship and knowing that your partner is there for you with an open heart and an open mind, trusting that your partner is your safe place, your haven from the world. Marriage is not expecting to forgive. It is to be sparing in criticism and generous in praise. Inspire and encourage one another, for by strengthening your partner, you strengthen your marriage. Regard each other with the deepest respect, appreciate each other's talents, and foster each other's dreams. Every day whisper words of love and appreciation to each other. Remember that love and loyalty and open and honest communication are the foundations of a happy and enduring home. Although there may be times you disagree, remember to respect each other's feelings, needs, and wants, and never lose your sense of humor. In getting to know Jessica and Youxi, I asked them to tell me more about themselves and their relationship. At this time, they want to acknowledge Youxi's sister, Sinru, her husband, Micah, and their two children, Sul and Haley, who couldn't be here with us here today because they just had a baby yesterday. They are missed. Youxi said, yourself until you feel better? I had that feeling, not because of Jessica, but because of Hobbs, her cat. I'm allergic to cats, and every time I went over to her place, I would shrivel up into a sick, rotten vegetable, watery eyes, and red, puffy nose. But just the thought of spending a moment next to Jessica was heads and shoulders above anything Mother Nature could throw at me. And almost after 5 years, I'm a bit more tolerant of cats, and Hobbs is still with us. I knew I did not feel the need to fill the silence with chatter, and when I always felt a sense of calm, contentment, and happiness when I was with him, that's when I knew I was in love. Youxi told me, it's not often that your eyes turn into the shape of hearts, and your smile lead up into the air twice as high as you can stand. It's not often you go to work and you become the cartoons you draw. Where every corner you turn, you hope and wish to see that one person who's maybe once in a lifetime. And I'm lucky enough to have felt that way when I fell in love with Jessica. What Jessica loves about Youxi is how much he loves his family and friends. And she loves how understanding and thoughtful he is. Here are some examples. She said, number 1, Youxi has been bringing me home dessert almost every day from work, and it always makes me smile. Number 2, he always brings me flowers when I'm having a hard day. Number 3, he remembered our 6-month anniversary, which was so cute. Youxi said she understands her talents and desires, her creative inspirations, and her free-flowing, adventurous character. She embraces who she's grown into, and she is open to the opportunities and excitement of the world. Youxi is always there for me, Jessica stated. I always feel comfortable and safe with him. He not only helps solve problems for me, but he's there for me to lean on him. I hope that I do the same for him. If there was only one word that Jessica could use to describe Youxi, that word would be thoughtful. The one word that Youxi would use to describe Jessica would be spirited. Jessica and Youxi have both written something special to each other, and they don't know what the other has written. Youxi, Jessica has something she wants you to know, and this is what she has written. How lucky I feel that I get to share my life with you. And Jessica, Youxi has something he wants you to know, and this is what he has written. Jessica, I want you to know that there is nothing more comforting, exciting, and meaningful than to walk down this long path together over the same cobblestone road, to find and sit under the shade of the same oak tree. And now for the following poem written by Roy Croft, titled I Love You. I invite our guests to think of their friends, spouses, and partners, and for you two to look into each other's eyes and let these words flow silently from your heart to one another. We invite Laura Arlinghouse to please come forward.
I love you. I love you not for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for looking deeply into my heaped up heart and gently passing over all the foolish and weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else has looked quite far enough to find. Done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You have done it through your touch and through your looks.
Today you pledge to create a love that will grow deeper with each passing day, a love that will enrich your lives both individually and together. No other ties are more tender, and no other vows are more important than those you're about to say. Now you will say your wedding vows. And now, family and friends, I ask each of you to go into your hearts and feel the love that you have for these two amazing people. And as they say the most powerful words they can say to one another, their wedding vows, I ask that you now inwardly offer your love and support to them. Jessica and Youxi, look at one another and remember this moment in time. Youxi, do you take Jessica to be your beloved wife and your best friend? Do you promise to be a good and faithful husband to her? Do you promise to love her without reservation, to honor her and respect her, to protect her from harm, to be at her side in sorrow and in joy, to be open and honest with her, and to cherish her for as long as you both shall live? Jessica. Jessica, do you take Youxi to be your beloved husband and your best friend? Do you promise to be a good and faithful wife to him? Do you promise to love him without reservation, to honor him and respect him, to protect him from harm, to be at his side in sorrow and in joy, to be open and honest with him, and to cherish him for as long as you both shall live? May we please have the rings? Your rings are symbols of your inner spiritual. They have no beginning and no end. We wish for you love never ending, and may your life together be as strong and radiant as the precious metal from which your rings are made. Youxi, please place the ring on Jessica's finger and repeat after me. Jessica, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and I give you my heart. Jessica, please place the ring on Youxi's finger and repeat after me. Youxi, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and my devotion. With this ring, I give you may your ring serve as a symbol of the sacred promises you make today and remind you day after day of your love. Jessica and Youxi, you have exchanged sacred vows and you've just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings. And this is a pledge between two people who agree that they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. Today, this relationship is symbolized through the Chinese tea ceremony. And now we invite Youxi's uncle to please come forward.
My name is Youxi's uncle on the mother's side. 33 years ago, I was graduating from MIT and go back to home, to Taiwan. I came to stop to see my sister, who has 9 months pregnant, and Youxi's father, Wei Yong, was out of town attending a conference, so I have to drive my sister to the hospital. There, Youxi came to the world 2 weeks earlier. I thought he's anxious to meet me, and we call him conference baby. And I was the first one in the family to see him. Today, I like to introduce a Chinese tradition at the wedding. It is called the tea ceremony. In the past, China is an agricultural society. Girls stay at home most of the time. So marriage is a big change for them to leave home. So on the wedding day, a groom goes to the groom's house to escort her. They serve the tea to the bride's parents, thank them for raising her. Then at the time they arrive at the groom's house, they also serve tea to the groom's parents in a welcome ceremony as the new member of the family. Nowadays, this custom still exists, but simplified. They serve tea to both parents as becoming the new member of each family. Now let's welcome Jessica and Youxi performing this Chinese custom.
Jessica and Youxi, you are two persons whose lives and hearts now blend into one, joined together in friendship, and now united in love. Remind yourselves often of the love that brought you both together today. When there are challenges in your life, may they be met with courage and optimism. May your home be a place of love and understanding, filled with laughter, joy, and peace. May the magic of your love continue to grow, and may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. And now, having witnessed the vows you've just made to each other, surrounded by your love and your loved ones, and by the authority vested in you by the state of California, I am honored to pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. It is my great pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Youxi and Jessica Wu.
It's okay to walk slow now. Take your time. Take your time, people. Go to daddy, okay? Here you go. Hi. Oh, let's go. Come on. Aiden's like, follow the flowers. Throw them. There you go. Yeah. Come on, Nathan. Throw some more. Throw some more. Yeah. Do it again. All right, buddy. You hold it up. Hold it up. There you go. 你电影上。好，你们差不多要走了。Oh yeah, that's a great excuse. I don't want to wait there. You hold on. That was the best, dude. That's like the best hot dog ever.